We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Red, set.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Set, ready. Fit, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it! And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 31 yards. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 33, yellow. Drill, 52. Hut.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Big Johnny Newton there for the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Set, hut. Ready, go.
A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. Trying to tiptoe around the defenders there. He'll wind up with a gain of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Ready. 43, yellow, 22. Set, go.
They'll try and throw it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Come on, set. 10 black.
Back to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of.
It is brought in the end zone. Isaac TeSlaa. Touchdown, Detroit. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Down. Hut.
Now it's the Arizona product, that is Ja'Cory Prosky-Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Let go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one complete to Jalen Lane. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Araiza to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Down. Set. Hut.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Blue. Set.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Detroit.
On the ready. Let's go now. Blue strike. Red. 38. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early.
Let's go.
Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Ready.
Williams in motion.
Hut.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
Ready. Ready.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Hut. Hut.
They'll look to throw. He He connects with St. Brown. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go. Ready?
They'll throw with Daniels.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Let's go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
Here we go. Shot. Ready, ready?
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, here's Krosky Merritt. Finding space at the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Go. Ready?
They'll run with Krosky Merritt. And he will get into the end zone. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Commanders.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Down. Left back.
Now, faking the give. Flush to his right. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Here we go. Here we go. 50 Green. Ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Nakobe Dean. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, set. Red, 38. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. Going for it all. He's to the 15. And he will score. Isaac TeSlaa. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Here's Bates for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will take a 21-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Start the drive with Krusty Merrick. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. It was Derek Barnes with the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Past midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Ja'Cory Merrick, touchdown Washington. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. On comes Patterson for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Ready. Ready. 60 red.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Set, hut. Hut, hut.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It is a big play there for the Lions. An even 40 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
They send the tight end in motion. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Daniels to throw on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
To the air again is Daniel. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. They'll go with Bill. That's Krosky Merritt. Open space inside the 10. And he's got another one. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year. And his 3rd of this game. That is about as good a half as you'll ever see out of a running back. Greg, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the first half.
And he's been the difference maker, Mike. I mean, I wish I had him on my fantasy team. I mean, this guy has come out with something to prove today. I can't wait to see what he has in store for the second half.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
On the set. Ready, ready. Yellow, 22.
Slav, a man in motion.
Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Shot, 17. Set,
Throwing now from the gun. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Ready.
That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down.
Here we go. 45. White. Hut.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Come on. Hut.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll keep it on the ground here again. He's got room at the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Go, Reed. Go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On first down, Krosky Merritt has it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Hey, shut up. Ready.
On first down, it is back to Krosky Merritt. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. The right side, catch made by McLaurin. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 17 yards that time for number 17.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Toss out left for Krosky Merritt. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. From the 21, here's second and 6.
Here we go. Go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Okay, ready? Come on, set! 50, cut!
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down.
Down! Yes, set!
Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll take this down to the 47. It is Percy Butler to bring him down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's third down and a few inches.
Set! Ready?
Back to throw. That's caught by Gibbs. A gain there of 15. Good for a Lions first down.
I love the call here on 3rd and inches. Everyone, when they're looking at the running back, is anticipating you handing him the ball. He can get lost sometimes in the passing game and in the structure of the concept. In this case, the quarterback's able to find him open, and he's able to move the chains.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
Here's Gibbs. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Go now. Field, black, 95. Ready?
They'll throw out of the gun. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit. His 4th TD grab of the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Run over center. That's Krosky Merritt. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
A screen set up for Krosky Merritt. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short. And they've turned it over on downs.
The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground, they got a good push back, and they were able to come up with a huge stop on fourth down.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
Set, ready. Hut, hut.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Come on, set. Red, hut.
Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Chop, 17. Ready, ready.
Gibbs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
On the double.
Third and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, set, hut.
They'll look to throw. That one taken in. Isaac Taslaw. Touchdown, Lions. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash. Let's go now.
On the handoff, it's Krusty Merritt. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Ready. Ready.
Now Daniels. This one complete to Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
Panther Street. Panther Street.
Right back to Krusty Merritt. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around. Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 19, 18 Cardinal, 18. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it at the 3. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
And he will score again. Ja'Cory Krusty Merritt, touchdown Commander. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here we go. Here we go. 33, yellow. Ready?
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game.
On the ready.
It is 2nd and 6.
Set, ready. Set.
They'll drop to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
On the double. Let's go. Hut.
Now Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground.
32.
But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Hut, hut.
One final kneel down here inside the 40-second mark. Should be enough to put this one on ice. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.